Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vibes Intuitive Vibes, and I am here to do a reading, just a collective one. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful, wonderful mothers out there, and to all the single dads who are playing mom. You know what I mean? Because it happens. And dog moms too. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. I really hope you do stay. I'd love it if you would. All right. So we have success. Someone successfully taking a risk. There's forward movement. I just heard you're on the move. So someone's on the move. I don't know who that is or what's going on there, but someone's crossing the finish line. I was on the move today, I'm just saying. I went and picked my daughter up. So I just got back. I'm telling you, like, I love driving around on back roads and stuff, but I hate the highway. And it was just so long and boring is what it is. Which it wasn't a boring ride. We were listening to music and talking and stuff, which is what I usually do in the car anyways. Talk to myself a lot too. It is what it is. But there's success here. I don't know. It's like finally. I don't know, a message just came in. Finally. Apparently. But anyways, so let's get some overall energy and just a guide, mentor, and a trustworthy ally. I've gotten this before. Can't remember if I uploaded the video or not because I have a few videos that I haven't actually posted yet for, like, it was on Cinco de Mayo, and whatever. I might put them on Patreon. I don't know. I gotta see what they're all about first because I can't remember. So we'll see. Air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life, bringing energies. It's like you breathe life back into me is what this feels like. I do feel like there is like someone in a situation who is guiding someone into a better situation, into a better life. Like you make my heart full. You make me want to be a better man, better woman, something like that. It is a mentor type thing, but it feels love related too. Like you're being guided towards a specific person. Spirit is guiding you towards somebody or them towards you. Get ready to receive is what I just heard. Get ready to receive your blessing. Your wish is my command. Your wish is here, something like that. So I'm not sure exactly what that's all about. It's a new beginning, which is beautiful. Oh my goodness, my stomach. What the fuck? Why does that hurt? That just made my guts hurt. So someone could have stomach issues. Tap, tap, tap. Someone could have stomach issues. I don't know, whatever that's about, but it's a new beginning. Leave it out, okay? So we're going to leave out the new beginning, which is great. So what's going on here? Let's just see what's up. I was just looking at the time. We got the devil here, though. We want to squish the devil, apparently. And the tower. And a mess. That's nice. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Someone might be asking that question. What am I doing here? Why am I doing this? Or whatever. I don't know what that's about. But there's a sudden new opportunity. But what is this devil about? We'll leave him off to the side, him or her, and we'll see what the shit that's about. But for now, whatever. It's not fear. No, it's fucking conflict. What am I doing here? And judgment. Somewhat, my tooth. It was my front tooth, but that was weird. Like, it almost felt like if you chip a tooth and, like the air, like you breathe it in and it hurts because it hits a nerve or something. That's what that felt like. Just right on my front tooth. So maybe somebody deals with that. That could be this devil energy. What am I doing here? Why am I here? What am I doing here? Why does that does not feel good? That don't feel good. We'll deal with that in a minute. We'll deal with that in a minute. Okay. So anyways, what's going on in this love situation or whatever's going on today? Because there's a new start here. I feel like there's communication because of communication. So a lot of communication could have came in already either to you or you've delivered communication. But this is someone who's being very logical. Like, I'm not, only fools rush in. I'm not going to rush in, say something, do something, whatever. Like, there's a practical plan here. This person is being very strategic with what they say to you, how they speak to you. It's like in code or something. It could be for some of you, but not completely. It's more like detached communication. I'm not sharing my feelings or the passion that I have for you or anything like that because it's no one's business, apparently. Yeah. But that's coming to an end because he just flipped. But he flipped. This person just flipped. Are they going to flip out? No. They want to flip things around. But the King of Swords in the reverse usually sucks. I'm just saying, like, he's not... But he's not fully in the reverse. He's kind of sideways. Like, oh, this King of Swords person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't matter who, like, their sign or anything, their sun sign, but this person flipped on the devil. Flipped the script. We flipped something around. Yeah. They made a decision. This person could have been battling within themselves, like, should I, like, whose side am I on, basically? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I say this? Should I, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, because justice is being served. This person is bringing justice into a situation, no matter what that situation is. I don't know, because it's almost like I don't want bad karma, but this person's made a decision, and they're not fighting for evil. That's for sure. So if there was any problematic people, yeah, the truth is coming out, or the truth did come out about this person's situation or whatever. And I just heard you are my sunshine, but someone's bringing justice in. Like, we're balancing the scale. So communication could be reciprocated finally if you haven't communicated with this person. I don't know, there's some type of truth that's coming in because someone was guided towards you or vice versa. Yeah, this person's been heavily thinking about rectifying a situation, fixing something, bringing in balance. And it's coming in out of nowhere. Like, because this person was probably very guarded before, or you were, someone was. And it's like, holy shit. I don't know. This is holy shit. Whatever that means to you. Something to do with theft, too. I'm telling you, this is sneaky fucking shit here. But we have someone taking a leap of faith. I'm like, all right, I want this connection. There's quick communication coming in, too. It could be friendly communication, or quick communication comes into a child, a younger energy, or a younger energy is delivering information. Because someone is like, okay, what is this? Because it looks like I'm just flying off from faith, doing my thing, whatever. And this person's walking away from a connection or a home situation, just like, like, whatever's meant to be will be, because that's what the Fool energy does anyways. And this person's like, don't. I got something to say. This person could be coming to your house, or there's going to be a message of some kind that's delivered to you at home, whether they're physically there or not. They'll be there, I'll be there, is what I just heard. But this is very quick. Like, all right, I gotta catch you before you jump off the cliff, before you let my ass go, basically. That's what that looks like. Yep, I can't let you waltz away from me. So someone doesn't want you to walk away from them, whether you have already or not. Yeah, they want commitment. There's also spiritual enlightenment here. This is a very strong spiritual connection. I see what this is and I want this. I've got something to fucking say. That's what this is. I have something to say. And I'm going to say it now. I need to say it now. this person was like, they felt trapped in a situation, in their own mind, whatever. And it's like, okay, I can't let this opportunity pass me by. They're trying to gain the inner strength, potentially to walk towards a Leo or Scorpio. But it's like, I want to apologize for not changing my ways sooner, for not switching the situation around, for allowing something to fall apart, potentially. They're manifesting you, or you're manifesting them. Someone's getting a fucking wish. I don't know, you're getting what you want after a sense of being rejected and left out. 444, that could be very significant for some of you. Today is May 8th. It's Mother's Day, which is like a half moon too. I wish I were the moon tonight. That song by Nico something, or Nico or whatever. Yeah, there's a celebration here. This could be a friend of yours, or just someone wants to come over, speak to you, talk to you, whatever. Like, it's different for everyone, but it's like, cheers. You know, I want to reconcile a situation, a friendship, or whatever. It's so much more than a friendship, but it could start that way. Or you've already reconciled your differences with a friend, because that can happen too. Let's celebrate this fucking ending. Okay. It could be the Wicked Witch is dead, the fucking devil's gone, because this is betrayal, and it's like celebrating a painful ending. So I don't feel like this painful ending is between you and someone you're interested in or want. It's like, the pain is done. This is over. Because it's 10 fucking swords, a dude's dead, just saying. And that's a shitty ending, it really is. But let's celebrate this. Because the fuckery's done. The fuck shit's over. Yay. Someone also wants to give to you, or give to the Empress. This Empress energy, he or she, whatever, is very giving anyways. Like, you give a lot of yourself to other people, or you've given a lot of yourself to this person, to a situation, whatever. And this Emperor sees it, and this Emperor has been moving very, very slowly. But this Emperor is moving right towards his Empress. Like, I want to give to you. You're the one I want to give to, and I'm sorry I rejected you. Do you take my fucking cup? This person's watching. They're learning. They were gathering information about you, or you them, or whatever. But it's like, I think I know everything I need to know now, and I'm getting ready to move. Because something ended. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you anymore. So if a separation or rejection or whatever was causing pain to somebody, this person doesn't want you to feel that way anymore. Like, you deserve so much more than what you've been given. So that's probably why they're bringing in justice to this situation. I want to know who the hell this is for. This is fucking beautiful. It is definitely a decision in love. Could be for a Gemini. Not necessarily. Well, there's the Ten of Pentacles. If you're waiting on money, money's coming in, but this is a connection. They've had their eyes on you for a while. This person knows you have love for them, vice versa, whatever. They have love for you, and they haven't said a damn thing, but I feel like they're going to. Someone's also having nightmares or sleepless nights. Like, they're worried about this opportunity going away, but they're also worried about, you know, just you in general. Like, I want to work together with you, possibly because of your work. There could be something that you have said or done that is worrying this person. Like, I'm seeing something that you're doing at work, and I want to move forward. I want to move forward with this. It's all about divine timing, and now is the time. But this is very spiritual anyways, and if there's divine guidance, which there's always divine guidance, but it's almost like spiritual overload. Spirit's moving this forward because someone's being guided. Someone has been sitting back watching you work on something, and they want to work together with you. Like, I want to move this forward. It's going to be very lucrative. It just is. even if it's not right this second, there's going to be a reason to celebrate financially and romantically. I'm getting kind of dizzy for some reason. It has something to do with the dead as well, like speaking to the dead, picking up on the deceased, mediumship and stuff, which I know that I do that, but has something to do with mediumship. Someone had a sudden realization, like, holy shit, this person really knows what they're talking about. This person knows things about me or someone they've never met. And whoa, like that, like, whoa, how'd you know? How'd you know that? That's what this feels like. Yeah, how'd you know that? How'd you know something? My fucking back. That felt like somebody stabbed me in the kidney. How'd you know that? How did you know? How? There's some type of pain. It's a painful ending. How'd you know? I don't know. How'd you know that? How'd you know that? How'd you know how somebody died? How did you know? It's not just that. It's how did you know the pain and suffering I've been in? Like physically, emotionally, like an illness is an illness here. How'd you know that? Because you feel their pain too. And you feel other people's pain. I'm wicked dizzy, holy fuck. Because the angels told me. I'm just going to say, but this is healing energy. So, because this is what I do. I can pick up on the living and the dead. I can tell illnesses, if there was any past injuries, current injuries, or whatever that's going on with a living person, I can feel you. And I mean, I tell my kids this stuff all the time. And I'm connected to multiple people, especially if you're in my energy. If you're thinking of me heavily, if you're watching me, lurking, or whatever, if you're watching YouTube even, strangers or otherwise, good intentions or bad, I will pick up. Yeah, I will pick up on it. This is my friend, okay? This is R. I'm just going to say, I'm not going to say his name again because he's missing a finger and he cut his thumb. That's him. I get him all the fucking time. And I'm not sure who this is. I heard it's you. Who is you? Shocker. It's you. Okay, I know who you is. Incognito. Yeah. It's you. They're connected. I'm just going to leave it at that. But that doesn't always mean it's romantic. Fucking dizzy. Jesus Christ. Just because I pick up on your energy doesn't mean it's for a romantic reason. It can be. Depends on who it is and whatever. But it's because you're in my energy. You're wanting me to do this. You're wanting me to send messages. You're wanting information or something, whether I'm aware of it or not, because spirit is aware of it. And I channel in my fucking sleep too. It drives me crazy. It's like constantly talking, like constantly getting information. But what's really cool today, because I've connected a few dots, like with, excuse me, some of the things. That's my friend's dad. Every time I burp, he gives me the burps. He has stomach shit. I don't know how the hell he died, but it's indigestion. I don't know. There was some pain and stomach crap going on with him when before he passed away. He was in a lot more pain than he even let on. I don't think he told anybody because he's like, this dude is like a very, even in death, he's a very strong stoic man. And like I'm not going to show emotion. He wasn't a huggy type of person, which he does hug me all the time. But it's not really a hug. It's weird. It makes me hug myself because his energy is more loving now. But in life, he wasn't like let's squeeze you and hug you tight kind of person. He was, and I've never met this man. This is just the energy that I'm getting. Okay? I'm shocking people, apparently. But anyways, I don't even want to say tough love, because he was a very angry man, okay? He just was. My toe hurts again. I don't know why. Whatever that means to you, it's like my fucking ring toe, which I did kick oh, because he was here that night. Because the night that I had the cardiac crap and whatever was going on, and I had to go to the hospital and stuff, and I wasn't being believed and whatever, which was terrifying. My friend's father was here, and I heard the snuggle was real. The snuggle is real, because I was so cold. I'm just like, I was shaking like this, like, oh my God. Like, I was convulsing. It was horrible. And all of a sudden, I felt these arms wrap around me, and I just went, and I felt warm. And I'm like, oh, you're here. And he kept rubbing my chest and stuff, and he kept going, like, I was doing it to myself, but it was spirit. And he's like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I called my friend. I couldn't hear him on the other line, so I don't even know if it was really him or not. I heard it was. But I was trying to talk, and I kept going, oh, like making noises because it was allowing me to breathe, basically. But I couldn't speak. It was fucked up. It was scary. It was terrifying. That went on for like 2.5 hours. It was whatever. But anyways, I swear to God, if my friend's father wasn't here with me, I probably wouldn't be here right now. I don't think I would, because he's been like masking my pain, this shit that I've been going through, physically and stuff, because every now and again my pain will poke through, and I'll be like, oh, this sucks and it hurts. But that's how I've been able to push through. um, I have spiritual help. I really do, whether anyone believes it or not. And I also want to say that my friend's father was there for his twin brother as well, especially when he was when he had his injuries, basically overseas. And I'm not going to get into it because that's his business, his personal thing, whatever. A lot of people know about it, but he was there helping you home, Dizzy. He was there helping you get through that. And I feel like you know that there's either a dream or a memory or something, um, that you have, like your father was there, or someone was there, like there was an angel around you that day, and that was your father. Okay. Yeah. What he did to me, he did to you. He wrapped you up in his arms and protected you. And I said this, and this has happened to my uncle too, with my, it's so crazy. Like, I've gotten so many messages, and they're so beautiful. Anyways, I can't do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. I did say I was going to do a reading. There'd be mediumship in here. Here it is. So, okay, we're talking about A right now. AV. You know who you are. And I get wicked dizzy. I don't know. Did that happen to you? Like, did you get hit in the head or something? Because I'm just like, I just feel like I want to go, whoa. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that means to you or anyone. I just know that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling really lightheaded. Um, and my head hurt really bad. Like, I felt like like it was gonna blow up. Like, my head was gonna explode. It was like, and you know what else is weird too? Because with the whole head thing that I'm feeling, and what's coming in right now is like, oh my God, my head hurts so bad. It feels like it's in a vice grip. Like, my head's literally gonna blow up. There's a fucking orb. And my ears were ringing, and it was so loud. It was just like an ear piercing. I don't know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dad's here, so it's okay. But anyways, he had said to me a long time ago, and this was a message. This was a message for you, um, that I didn't know. So I'm sorry, but I'm still learning. And these messages aren't for me to understand, which is why that's part of the lesson for me. Is like, these messages are for other people. I don't need to understand unless somebody wants to tell me, explain it to me or something. But um, your dad's always around. I know you don't think he is sometimes, because life can be difficult, but he's there. Trust me. He's been here with me helping you guys, because there's problems in you guys' lives. We're connected for a reason. He knew that I could get through to you guys eventually. Now's the time, apparently. But anyways, whenever I hug myself, it's him. because my father feels different to me and stuff, and other fathers, but he's been around. So when I do it on this side, this is for Ronnie. It's emotional support because there's a lot of emotional turmoil and stuff, but we're not going to go there. I can't. Sorry, I said your name. It is what it is. I don't care. This is for Andy, and that's from him. But he would hug me, and I saw a wall of bullets like just flying at me, and he said, "You have no idea how much I'm protecting you. Some might get through and hurt, but you have no idea." And he's been protecting me in that way in my situation that's been a shit show from hell, which is finally clearing. Thank fuck. Just saying. And he protected you during, your explosion, basically. And then he's protecting your brother as well. He's protecting your mother too. Because there's a lot of emotional shit there, which I don't know her. I'm not going to get into this publicly because it's personal. So if there's ever a time, there will be. Okay. If there's ever a time that we can sit down and do a one-on-one, we will. And I got both palms are itchy. Money. I look like I grabbed boobs. Don't ask. Anyways, we'll sit down and we'll talk about it because it's personal. I'm not going to do this publicly because I don't even have your permission to read for you, Andy. And that's probably why I wasn't so direct before. Maybe you sent me the energy. Maybe you're looking into it. I don't know. Or you talked to somebody. Whatever it is, Spirit's allowing me to say that. So that's why it's coming up in this way. But I'm not going to say details because there are some things that your father does want to say to you. It's nothing bad. I'm going to cry. It's nothing bad, but he's looking out for you. He's looking out for you because he knows. I know. Okay. I know. I don't know. You'll understand. It's personal, private, whatever. We're not going there right now, but we'll discuss that privately when the time is right. And anything that I've said about your brother Ronnie as well is, I was allowed to say that stuff publicly, but anything really personal would never be on here like that. I would never, like me personally, Jess, I would never share somebody's personal business publicly unless it was for their safety or for the greater good, because some of the things that I've said and shared, it was because I needed to open other people's eyes, not just Ronnie's eyes, not just Andy's eyes. I'm nervous. I needed you guys to see before this came out. That's him talking, it ain't even me. I needed you to see before I said any of this because you wouldn't have believed. And it's all about timing. And now it's time to heal. It's time to heal. It's time to do the right fucking thing too. I don't know what that is to you, what that's about, but do the right thing. You know. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, man. I was doing that in the car. Like I can't speak. I have so much to say, but I can't speak. That was happening to me. Just saying, I lost my fucking voice. But I just can't speak. But I have a lot to say. So someone has a lot to say, whoever the hell that is. But anyways. Someone who has a cough who doesn't feel good as well, because I feel like that's why I've been feeling shitty. I was so fucking tired. Like, legit. I was like, why am I so tired? I just want to go to bed, but I can't sleep because I feel like crap, but I'm not sick. Like, it would come in waves because I'd be like, push the energy away and then I'd feel better. But I had that cough really bad. And I don't know, I felt like fucking ass. I felt like ass. I just did. So someone's dealing with an illness of some kind, a cold or something, whatever it is, because I was even getting congested and everything. But I don't know, maybe there's a sense of dizziness here too. I don't know, my jaw hurts too. Tooth crap. Oh, that reminds me. Should I say this? Yes, I should. Someone's really worried. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is good. Um, okay. I'm worried about you is what I just heard. Someone's worried about someone. That's where this kind of nervousness is coming in, because that's not me. Because even in the shit show that I've been dealing with, like me personally and stuff, I'm not scared. I'm not worried. Like I said, if there's anyone that's going to bring some fuck shit my way, go right the fuck ahead, because that's how I feel about you. Just saying. I'm done with it. I'm done with the problems. I just am. And I'm protected, because I'm going to tell you right now, my friend's father, he's like I said, he's a strong dude. He had some anger shit going on in there. He was a very angry man, basically, because of past crap, which he probably never talked about, no. And he didn't share just how sick he was. I don't even think he shared it with his wife. I think she knew, but not really. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think it was that fucking bad, basically, but it was. He was dealing with shit. Anyways, I don't know. So we can't talk about that right now. We can, but I'm not going to, because I don't remember what the fuck I was saying. I hate it when that happens. His stoic, man, because he would take over when I was in pain and stuff. And he led me down Lake House Road, too. I'm not going to say the town and shit. And I went to this little pond, and it's like a turnaround area. And then the park bench. There's a duck in the pond, too, swimming in the shit. But anyways, I walked through, there's like little trails and stuff, and little podiums and whatever with like different types of trees and crap. I got a shotgun shell off a tree there. I took it because I heard take it, so I took it. But anyways, I don't know. It's talking about shells and shit too. So I was led there for a reason. That was him. He drove my ass there. I was like, I don't know why the fuck I'm here. But it was a nice day till the bugs came out and wanted to eat me. But yeah. So anyways, there was that. I drove all the way around. Oh, this is what I was gonna say, because today I started thinking of my Uncle Brent. And I haven't talked to him and my aunt in a long time, which I'm dizzy again. That's when spirit comes in and out. Sometimes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is him, because I went to my grandfather's grave yesterday. And this time I went all by myself. Like, well, I mean, I was by myself every time I went. But I kept getting turned around and wouldn't make it there. And after the third time I made it there. Well, this time I set out. That was my destination. And I didn't drive in circles. I knew exactly where it was. And I'm like, I fucking knew I knew where this place was. Why the hell did I go all over God's green earth? It was for a reason. Because other people's consciousness, higher consciousnesses, whether they were, excuse me, whether they were consciously aware that they were doing this and sending me to these places. Some of them were, but others of them weren't. I don't know. So anyways, I went directly there. First time I made it there, my phone fucking shut off. Like, no service, no bars, no nothing. And it was like, nobody needs to know where this place is. But the next time, yesterday, when I went, I heard, he can know. He can know now. So whatever that whatever that is. And it didn't shut off, and I went there. But the first time was very peaceful. It was almost like I was sitting by myself. And this last time, my grandfather was there. Actually, a grandmother was there too. Never met her. She was kind of short, on the shorter side, kind of stout, not fat, but not thin. And I saw her in the kitchen. I don't know, there was like a lot of wood around, like a wood floor, and like a butcher block counter. I don't know, it's all wood. And it wasn't like dark or anything, but it wasn't light either. I don't know how to explain it, but there's a kitchen there, and she was there. I've never seen her a day in my life, so I don't even know who it is. But she was standing beside me after my grandfather, Oakley, was talking, and what he was talking about was like, wow, it makes a lot of sense, because for the longest time, growing up and stuff, I hope you guys like my stories and stuff, but, you know, it's mediumship too, because there are people, like I said, friends and family members of mine that these people want to talk to. My chest hurts so bad. My chest hurts so bad. Oh, fuck. Alright, stop. Okay, this is my Uncle Brent. This is for him, okay? Yeah, so now my chest doesn't hurt anymore. Okay, thank God. sucks. It sucks. And I know what that is, and I'm going to explain it in a minute. Anyways, when I was at the graveyard, when Oakley was talking, anyways, when I was younger, for the longest time, even just recently, I stopped doing it. I'd walk around the house with my eyes closed. I know the layout of my house perfectly in the dark. It's I was walking around like a blind person, and I would do that outside with sticks and like walk around. I don't know. It's like I needed to know where everything was with my eyes closed for some freaking reason. And I know now why I was doing that. But he had said to me, because a lot of people need concrete evidence. You need to see to believe something. Well, if you have faith, then you don't need to see it to believe it. And think of it from a blind person's perspective, from my grandfather's perspective, because he was talking about the dark and the light, which I talk about all the time, you know, like good, bad, you know, like literal light and darkness and stuff. If you're blind, that's what you see. I just saw sparkles. Because he wasn't 100% blind, like it wasn't just pitch black. It was wow, that just went really blurry when I did that. Anywho, it wasn't pitch black, it was shadows. He could see shadows. So it was like, if you close your eyes, okay, and you can tell my hand is moved, something's moving in front of me. I don't really know what it is with my eyes closed, but I know it's something. And you can tell the difference between an object and a person because of their energy. Objects don't have energy, you know what I mean? Well, some do, but whatever, we're not going there. You know what I mean? Like, even if a person isn't moving, talking, whatever, your other senses kick in. So you hear better, you taste, you smell, you feel, because you can't fucking see, which is how I get this information. I mean, I see it. I have all my senses because I can literally see too, and a lot of it shows up in my mind like a dream, like a memory, like a thought. You know, that's how I see. Like a lot of times when I'm literally seeing an image, my eyes will dart around. I look back and forth. I don't know why that happens. It just happens. It's almost like I go inside my head. I don't know what the shit that's about, but that happens a lot. That's why I look off and whatever. But he was explaining that to me, like with spirit and faith, you know, you might not be able to see everything. You might not be able to see it, to see me, you know, to see whatever, to see spirit, but you can feel me. I'm gonna cry, what the shit? But you can feel my energy. You know what I mean? Like, use your other senses. You don't have to see to know that I'm there, basically, is what I'm getting at. And that's coming from multiple spirits. That's not just coming from my grandfather, but I am directing this at my uncle for some reason. Because when I was in the car today, this is why I drive a lot. Because I'm alone, and the energies that I feel, they come through clearer because I don't have anybody else's crap around me. And sometimes I do, because there's one person that's stuck to me like fucking glue energetically. I can't seem to shake that motherfucker either. I don't know whatever. Anyways, so I kept doing this in readings. And I did it one night laying in bed too. Like, I do weird things because spirit has me do it. And then it don't make sense at first, and then it does. I kept going like this. And my chest hurt. But I didn't feel like I was having a heart attack. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I guess kind of, because it was a pressure. And it kind of burned through my shoulder blades. But the way that I felt it, it wasn't very intense. So whenever I feel somebody else's physical injuries, pain, whatever, illnesses, it's not as intense as the person who's dealing with it, because I could go into shock, especially with some of the injuries that I feel. And I definitely, yeah, anyways, I'm just to shush it for a minute. So, I was feeling my uncle, his motorcycle accident. And I didn't realize it because I was like, I didn't connect the dots. I wasn't even thinking of him for some reason. It came up because of my grandfather and stuff. And I've been feeling, you know, some shit that's going on with my father too. And I'm not going there right now because we're not happy right now. We're not happy. So we're just going to shush about that for now. Yep, we're just going to shush right now. So, that's my dad. He sits like that. Anyways, My uncle got into a motorcycle accident years and years ago. I was a kid, so I don't even remember his injuries. My aunt had told me about, like, that his heart was affected. Like, I don't know if his aorta snapped, if there was a leak or what it was. Is that the vascular thing that I was picking up on, where there was a weak wall? That could be it. Anyways, he should have died. He should have fucking been dead because this person just creamed his ass. Did he break his legs? Because my legs hurt so fucking bad. Like, I felt like my legs were busted up. I couldn't, it was so scary. It was so scary because this is how I was feeling. Okay, he had open heart surgery. He was lucky to be alive with all the doctors that were there at the hospital and stuff when he was there. But I was paralyzed, basically. I felt like my whole body was fucking broken. And my chest hurt. My head fucking hurt. But he didn't have head injuries and stuff. But, I mean, if you hit your head or you fucking get into an accident, you just blood pressure, everything's going to be all whacked out. But it was almost like I got the wind knocked out of me because I was trying to breathe. The moaning, whatever was going on, I couldn't talk. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if this happened in the road or in the hospital because, I was laying in bed the other day, and I don't know why this came up, but it's for him too. I'm like laying there, paralyzed. I felt like I had IVs in and stuff, like I was in the hospital or in an ambulance. I was in a hospital bed. And I'm just laying there, hooked up to whatever, in the bed, and I was paralyzed. It could be medically induced or, because usually they'll do that, especially if you have catastrophic injuries and shit. And I'm laying there, and I'm looking around, and it's like I can see, I can't move, but I can kind of see, and I can hear. I hear people talking. I'm like, I hear you talking, but I can't speak. I can't tell you that I hear you, that I know what you're saying. And it's like, I'm fully aware, but I can't fucking do anything. That's what I felt. And it was stressful. It was hard. It's almost like, I don't know, like I want to tell you, I hear you, I'm here, I'm fucking here, you know what I mean? But it was almost like, he's not here. Is he really here? Can he hear us? Yes, he can fucking hear you, because that's exactly what it was. I'm just like, what the fuck, I can. And then all of a sudden, after that, I started coughing and coughing and gagging and whatever, and it felt like somebody pulled something out of my throat, like a breathing tube, because when you start breathing again after being intubated, that's what you do. You start coughing because your lungs are working, and then they'll pull it out. And it hurt, and I couldn't speak. That's what it felt like. And I'm like, huh, what the hell was that about? Like, I had no idea who it was for until I was in the car. Because as I was driving, because I had to drive 2 hours north to get my daughter today, I kept going like this. And I'm like, why am I rubbing my fucking chest like that? My uncle had open heart surgery. He has a scar. That's what that is. And I totally spaced it because it's been fucking years since I've seen him, for one. And two, I was a kid when all this happened to him. Like, I remember him being hurt, but I don't remember, I wasn't there to witness what he went through, and I know it was really difficult. It was you had a long road to hoe. I said that, actually. And you managed because of your wife, basically. Like, she was there to pick up the slack and fucking get your ass back in shape, That's what true love is. I don't know, what the fuck, I'm gonna cry. I don't know if I'm doing the Indian thing again either, but I felt all of that. It fucking hurt, and it was scary. It was really scary. It was terrifying. I don't think he's ever really admitted just how fucking scary that was. But your father was there protecting you too, because you shouldn't be alive. Like, you should have died in the road. You should have died in the road. But it wasn't your time. I heard you should have died a lot of times before that. I don't know if you're accident prone or what when you were a kid, but I don't know, there's been a few close calls in your life apparently, and I feel like some of those close calls were when you were older and you weren't, I don't even know if you've ever told people about them. I personally don't know what that is. Spirit isn't showing me what that is, but that's what they said, so that's what I'm saying. But yeah, your father's around. Oakley's around a lot. He's around you a lot. He's around you when you need him. So when you feel certain songs, not and you're not playing them, maybe it pops in your head or it just comes on randomly and it's like, oh yeah, this is something Dad would listen to, or whatever. Birds are significant too. Birds. A little birdie told me. I say birds all the fucking time. I keep talking about the eagles fly and the eagle landed and all this military shit. And I saw an eagle 3 times today, flying. I'm like, holy shit, because usually I only see the crows and crap. No, I saw the eagle, and they were huge too. They're 3 different eagles. And I'm like, yay! And I just bought an eagle t-shirt too. I cut it up all 80s style and stuff. I wore it yesterday, but yeah. I don't know what the shit that's about, but oh, excuse me. Somebody else knows what that's about. And that's all that matters. Yeah. So I don't know, that blew my fucking mind when I realized that in the car. And I mean, he'll have to contact me and tell me if that's really what he was experiencing, because I wasn't there, so I don't know. I'm like I feel kind of stressed out all of a sudden. So don't stress yourself out. Don't stress yourself out. Because I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? That's what I feel right now. My uncle smokes. We're all smokers. We all need to fucking quit. But you know what? It is what it is. Yeah. Somebody's sitting at a table, probably listening to me, having a butt. I don't know who it is, but somebody's doing it. Is that everything for now? Why am I so nervous? I'm not gonna say something. Okay, I've listed a few people here. You know who you are. I'm not gonna say if it's my family, friends, or whoever, but there is someone here who does have an illness. And then they're not telling anyone. They're keeping it to themselves. They're keeping it to themselves. I know who this person is. I know who you are. And I'm not going to say anything because it's not my place. But I do know, I am aware. I can feel it. So just take care of you. And just know that sometimes it's better to speak up and have that support versus shock the shit out of everyone when they just go, what the fuck just happened? Do you know what I mean? So maybe think about that, especially, put yourself in the other person's shoes kind of thing, because that is going on for someone. No, it's not going on for you, Ronnie. My finger lit up. So that has nothing to do with you or your family or whatever. It's not, you're good, whatever. I'm gonna keep fucking going because I get in all these messages and that person knows who that's for. I'm not naming names, and I'm not even gonna let you know if I know who that is or not. Like, I mean, I know who it is, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not gonna let you know the relationship because I got friends and family and stuff on here that watch, and it's not just who I've talked about already. That's just who Spirit fucking told me to say shit to. Yeah, because I felt the road rash and stuff, which I got when I died when I was 14 and stuff. I actually was reminiscing about that in the car today too, which is weird, but anyways, the motorcycle, that fucking hurts. actually. Like, I don't know, it feels like my fucking skin just ripped off my hands. And that's pretty much what road rash feels like. So, anywho, um, did that have, did that happen in my dad's accident? Did he hurt his hands when the bike, because he was in a motorcycle accident too, but he wasn't like severely injured. He was just banged up a little bit, and then he was pissed his bike was broke. Basically, but he got it fixed, so that could have been. I don't know, because I don't remember. I wasn't even here for that. I was in Virginia at the time. Yeah. But whatever about that. Um, I don't know why. I, my necklace burned me today. And it was weird because this has never caused me pain. Never. Like the cross, which is my dad's dead ex-girlfriend, Dawn, and then my family tree and the feather. This has always protected me. But it burned me today. It burned my chest. And I was like, what the fuck? So I don't know what that's about, but I'm not very happy about it. It burned me today. Somebody burned me. Someone's gonna hurt me today. Or they already did. It could be with words. It could be with anything. It was with words. And it wasn't today. Someone chose wrong. And you know who you are. Because I heard, I'm sorry I turned my back on you when you needed me the most. That's the second time. Thank you for showing me who's there and who's not. But anyway, and also one day when I went to visit my father, which was the last time I saw him, my grandmother was there, and I haven't seen her in forever. It's kind of funny because she had a wish that she would see us together again, and she got to. She got to see me and my dad together. And the time before that, she had brought sandwiches over for them, and I had had a half of one night at his house, and that day I brought sandwiches from the same place my grandmother did, and it was really weird that it popped in my head, and then she was there. I was like, okay, it must be like something she thinks of, you know. And I was also feeling pain. I was getting this needle poke in my fucking eye, and my vision was doing like going wonky, and I'm like, what is going on with this? It was only in one eye though, and it hurt. My leg was hurting and my knee was hurting, and she was bitching about that, and I'm like, oh, okay, well that's you. And I was sitting next to her when it was happening. But I didn't tell her that when I was sitting there. Like, her health is fine. She's got some physical shit going on, but she's going to be good, is what I was told anyways. But yeah, she really is dealing with that, and it's not exactly comfortable because I felt it. It sucks. The eye thing really bothers me. Like, I don't know. I don't know how the fuck she deals. I don't. Especially if that's her. It is her. So, there was that. But I brought the sandwiches, and I didn't get mayonnaise on them because I didn't want them to get mushy and shit. But my father had mentioned home style Hellman's mayonnaise, which I've never had the home style one. I went to 3 different stores looking for that shit. Couldn't find it nowhere. I'm like, guess they don't sell it no more. I don't know. But I literally drove all around different towns trying to find the mayonnaise that he fucking likes. You know, just, I wanted to try it too. And I brought lunch and stuff, and I don't have a pot to piss in. I don't have fucking money. I shouldn't have bought those sandwiches. I really shouldn't have. But I was trying to do something nice. And I hope they tasted good. That's all I have to say. Because I'm not going to air out anything that was discussed. But I will say this. Even though I understand and I accept the way things are, because I can't change anything. I accept whatever was said and done and whatever. And I will always love you. But that really hurt my feelings. And I said I wasn't going to cry. You know, I do have feelings. But thank you for the hug. And I'm going to go now because I shouldn't have fucking even... Eternal love. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and bawl like a bitch on here, so I'm going to go. 5-5. Endings bring new beginnings, don't they? That's my last circle, isn't it? I love all of you, and there will be more spiritual messages coming through, especially if you're heavily thinking of me. But when a lot of the times, like in general readings, there will be certain things that will come out. But if you want a more personal experience with spirit, like I'll say whatever comes up. I don't know you guys' lives and stuff, so whatever it means to you. And sometimes if things don't make sense right away, they will later on. So always rewatch something. That's why I like to do pre-recorded readings for people, and I am going to start doing them in person as well, especially locally and whatnot. But a lot of the mediumship stuff is very personal, so only certain things are going to be public. And it might be just enough to catch your attention and go, oh, that's my grandmother, or that's so-and-so. I want to get a reading from Jess because I feel like there's messages for me. You know what I mean? That's how that's going to work. Apparently, it's just coming out this way, so that's what Spirit's telling me. But yeah, thank you for your love, your support, and for sticking through this fucking shit show of a situation in my life. Even if you were just watching me popping the popcorn like, this bitch is nuts, I love watching her, she's just wonderful, you know. I appreciate it, like, more than you know. More than you know. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here now. But excuse me. Say it. Say it. Someone needs to say something. And thank you for listening. But anyways, I love you guys.